Good morning. Please be seated. Military will remain covered through the national anthem and the invocation. Please be sure to silence all cell phones. We are scheduled to begin shortly. Good morning, and welcome to the Navy Supply Corps School's Basic Qualification Course, 2nd Battalion, and Basic Qualification Course, Navy Reserve, 107th Company's graduation ceremony. Please stand for the arrival of the official party, the playing of the national anthem, and the invocation. Navy Supply Corps School, arriving. Rear Admiral, United States Navy, arriving. Color Guard, parade the colors.
Color Guard, attention. Forward, march. March time, march. Ready, halt. Present colors.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Order, colors.
Color Guard, retire the colors.
Color Guard, right base. Forward, march.
Side boys, post.
Side boy side. Side boys. Left or right. Base. Forward. March.
Chaplain 4 will now offer the invocation.
Let us pray. Almighty God, we stand before you as the Supply Corps officers prepare to assume great responsibility Lord, you who provision the sparrows of the air and clothe the lilies of the field, bless these logisticians who will provision your Navy. These sailors have mastered the complexities of supply chains, logistics networks, and resource management. They understand that battles are won not just by courage, but by ammunition that arrives on time, fuel that flows without interruption, and supplies that reach the fleet when needed. Make them leaders who see beyond requisition numbers to the shipmates who might critically need the parts. Grant them the wisdom to balance such competing demands, particularly in the chaos of operations. Let them be the steady hand that keeps supply lines open. When systems fail, when shortages threaten readiness, and when the impossible is demanded, give them the skill and endurance to find solutions and the courage and the mastery to execute them. Bless their leadership, whether they lead warehouse teams, a division on a ship, manage procurement contracts, or coordinate global logistics. May they remember that they hold the lifeline of naval operations in their hands. So God, make them worthy of the trust placed in them and the responsibilities they now bear. Bless their families, bless their travel to their ultimate duty, and may they always serve with honor, courage, and commitment. Amen.
Military, uncover 2. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce the commanding officer of the Navy Supply Corps School, Captain Richie Jenkins.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's a beautiful day in Newport. Thank you for being here, for all the families and friends and support structures that are here to support these graduates today. It's truly an honor to be in your presence and to be able to host you here at the Vice Admiral Wheeler Center. Vice Admiral Wheeler was a former chief of Supply Corps, served in the World War II era, and was a prisoner of war. Obviously was decorated, survived the Bataan Death March, and is a proud namesake of this schoolhouse, which has been here since 2011. And while this school is brand new, ostensibly, the Supply Corps is not. And we are a 230-year-old Corps that has been around almost as long as the Navy. The Navy's 250 years old. But obviously, when the Navy came online, we realized we needed logisticians and Supply Corps personnel to be able to sustain those ships and those units. And our latest batch of logistics professionals, Supply Corps officers, we're going to graduate today and make ready for sea. Today we're going to recognize 2nd Battalion Basic Qualification Course and 107th Company Basic Qualification Course Naval Reserve. And before I forget, I always forget this, I want to welcome those who may be watching online as well. We've been live streaming this for several times now, and obviously for those that may be watching online, we welcome you and thank you for joining us. Thank you, Chaplain 4, for being here again. Chaplain 4 is the Naval Station Newport chaplain. I'm going to request a copy of that prayer because I think that's the logistician's prayer. If you listen to that, he hit every mark of a logistician. And as we seek favor from above, we appreciate you coming and supporting us, chaps, again. That was fantastic. I want to thank the Color Guard for doing a superb job. Normally we have the Naval Health Clinic New England Color Guard joining us. They are busy today because there's another large graduation on the station here over at the Naval War College. So we had a very fantastic stand-in Color Guard, and thank you for those individuals that supported that. I'd also like to thank BM3 Dufour. BM3 is faithful, does this quite often, and supports our ceremony with professionalism and just excellence. So thanks, BM3, for being here again. The working party of 3rd Battalion. 2nd Battalion is graduating today. 3rd Battalion is the junior battalion on deck. And also those are awaiting training who haven't classed up yet. A lot goes into putting this event on, making it a memorable event. So we want to thank those that have stepped in and supported the setup. We'll be supporting the teardown. They've supported ushering our families and friends into the right location. Obviously, an event like this doesn't go off without good support. It's logistics. CWO2 Jones. Wow. Stand up, please, if you don't mind. Warrant, one more time. Can we give him a round of applause for that national anthem? Warrant Officer Jones performed at our Supply Corps Ball back in March. He also supported Warrant Officer Kelsey's retirement, which was right here just a few weeks ago, and now he's supported us today. So thank you, Warrant, for doing that. It's always a pleasure to hear you sing. And I'm tempted to put you on op-hold so you can keep supporting us, but I'm going to let you go to the fleet because that's where you belong, right? I would also like to recognize some very special, long-standing partners who have joined us today. These organizations are fantastic. They've been supporting the Supply Corps for a long time, and we have their representatives here today. So, gentlemen, if you don't mind, from the Navy League Newport chapter, Mr. Walter Wazowski and Mr. Guy Simmons. Thank you for being here, gentlemen. Thank you. Please stand. Navy League's a fantastic organization. And you'll see them on stage shortly giving an award to a very worthy recipient. Mr. Jeffrey Hawting from the National Industries for the Blind. National Industries for the Blind has been a good, long-standing partner of the Supply Corps and of the Navy. And Mr. Hawting, thank you. Please stand, sir. Thanks for coming. Mr. Hawting will tell you a little bit more about that organization, which is a very special organization. They've been around for a really long time, and they have a very special mission, which you'll hear about more in just a moment. Captain Retired Greg Stroh from the Navy Supply Corps Foundation. Greg, thanks for coming. The Supply Corps Foundation is they love the Supply Corps. It's comprised of many retired and active Supply Corps officers. If you wore the oak leaf or are currently wearing the oak leaf, you're considered a member of the foundation, free of charge. Obviously, it's an organization that supports scholarships, they support transition services, and they promote the Supply Corps really to the rest of our country. These folks are fantastic, many of which have gone on to be very successful post-Navy, and they love us, they support us here at the Supply Corps School, and certainly the battalion that is concluding today and the company that's concluding today. They've supported the commanding officer social, the awardees breakfast this morning, and they'll continue to support us. And we'll hear a little bit more about the Supply Corps Foundation from Captain Retired Stroh in a few more minutes. Major General Trip Bowles is with us, sir. Thank you for being here. 80th Training Command, U.S. Army, DLA J9. Thank you, sir, for being here as well. It's a pleasure. I know the class shared with me that they really appreciated the time they spent with you yesterday as well. And also the Naval Station XO is here. I want to recognize Jason Hinckley, Commander Jason Hinckley, who's was in the schoolhouse recently, and very special story. His grandfather was a Supply Corps officer when the schoolhouse, around the time the schoolhouse moved to our previous training site, which was in Athens, Georgia in 1953. And I'd encourage you to walk around the schoolhouse after this because there's a lot of heritage in this place. We're a 230-year Corps, as I mentioned before. So it was very neat to host Commander Hinckley over so he can look up pictures of his grandfather. They're hanging on the walls. And that's a pretty special moment to go back that far and to be able to look at family and look at legacy. So thank you for being here today, and thank you for all the support that the Naval Station provides to our Supply Corps schoolhouse. My wife Taffy and I would like to welcome the families here today, many of which are mostly sitting over here, but maybe there's a few on this side as well. It's a large group today. Your love and support is absolutely the critical factor that's behind the service that these professionals have sworn an oath to. So we can't thank you enough for being that rock that's behind us all. We couldn't do what we do. The demands that will be placed on these individuals, these professionals, these logisticians are going to be a lot. And to have families supporting us and providing that critical backstop is absolutely critical. So thank you for being here today. Thank you for helping us celebrate these professionals, and we look forward to getting to know you a little bit better after the ceremony today. At this time, for those family members that have served or are veterans or are currently serving, I would like to ask you to stand up, please. Yes, please, round of applause. Round of applause. Absolutely. So every week we hold quarters with the students and we recite together the Sailor's Creed. And in that creed, we recite a line that says something to the effect of, we represent the fighting spirit of the Navy and those that have gone before us to defend freedom and democracy around the world. And there's no doubt the service of these that are going to be recognized today has been inspired by your service, so thank you for that. Our mission here at the Supply Corps School is to train, develop, and prepare professional Supply Corps officers in the science of supply and the art of logistics, neither of which is simple. And if called upon, we're preparing them to fight and win in the maritime domain, which is getting more and more complex as we've been seeing in the news. In fact, our Navy recently has been engaged in the Red Sea and in the Eastern Mediterranean. There's obviously a lot of conflict in Europe with Ukraine and Russia. And as we learned last night and into the early morning hours, the conflict that's now going on in the Middle East between Israel and Iran. So what we do is important and what we do is dangerous. And we applaud you for standing in and raising the right hand to be able to join us in the profession of arms in executing the art of logistics. Every day our Navy depends on Supply Corps officers like you to perform duties with skill, precision, and integrity, and demanding operational assignments and demanding parts of the world where pressure is really the norm. It's not the exception, it's the norm. And as I've stated, we've seen this most recently around the world, and we can only expect that to intensify. And they're going to operational units. You are going to the pointy end of the spear. If you're not going directly on deployment, you'll be hopefully going soon to be able to hopefully deter conflict, show the flag, maintain that forward presence. So we at the schoolhouse are extremely proud of you. We're excited to be able to share this day with you. And obviously it's been an honor to prepare you and instruct you over the last 6 months or so, and for the BQC-NR really over the last over a year since you've started your studies. And we couldn't do that without the support of our fantastic staff. So at this time I would like to ask the Navy Supply Corps School staff to please stand. And I would like for you to help me give them a round of applause. So we have a couple of special announcements. Commander Jen Charlton, my XO, go ahead and stand, XO. This is going to be her last graduation. She's been superb in my 10 months in this job in command, and she's going to be transitioning over to the Naval War College next to attend the Senior War College. So we're proud of you, XO, and thanks for all that you've done. And also our float training director, which is directly responsible for the training of the BQC active component training, Lieutenant Commander Brittany Sanders. This is her last graduation before she also goes. She's also going to be going to the Naval War College and studying at the Maritime Advanced Warfighting School. which is a superb program. So thank you both for being a good shipmate and for all your hard work and dedication to training you. At this time, it's my honor to introduce our guest speaker for today. Admiral Jackie McClellan is currently serving as the Deputy Commander of Naval Supply Systems Command. You can find her bio in your program. I'm not going to read all of it, but I do want to highlight a few very impressive jobs she's held as a flag officer in the United States Navy, as well as some command tours that she's had throughout her illustrious career. We were very fortunate to have her be our guest speaker today because, as she told our students yesterday, she's really looking forward to retiring in the next year or 5 months. 5 months. So, obviously, very well-deserved retirement, but we want to get her into the schoolhouse, and we're thankful she's here with us today. So, her flag assignments have included the Vice Director of the Navy Staff, Commander, Navy Expeditionary Logistics Group down in Williamsburg, which is a very impressive organization that's comprised predominantly of reserve component personnel. She's been the Reserve Director of Logistics, Fleet Supply, and Ordnance at U.S. Pacific Fleet. That's one of our major fleet headquarters out in Pearl Harbor, Hawaii, and obviously the Department of Defense's priority theater right now out in the Indo-Pacific. So she knows that theater very well. She's commanded Cargo Handling Battalion 12, Naval Reserve, NAVSUB Fleet Logistics Center, Jacksonville, Florida, as well as DLA Distribution Joint Team Lead within the DLA enterprise. She's a woman of many talents. I've really gotten to know her well over the past couple of months as we've been rethinking and reimagining our training cycle and training approach here at the Navy Supply Corps School. And she's someone I've personally asked a lot of counsel from, confided in on certain times with what we're thinking, our ideas, and she's just someone that's been fantastic for me personally and always available to take that out of the blue phone call. So, ma'am, thank you for that. And she's also a law enforcement professional. She spent years with the FBI, so she's a woman of many talents and obviously, as I learned over coffee, a really good shot. So she can shoot the weapon, which is great. And that's what you would expect from an FBI special agent, right? So we're thrilled to have her here today. She is on her way into retirement, but we want to offer her a warm welcome to speak to the students today. So please join me in welcoming Rear Admiral Jackie McClellan, our guest speaker today.
Richie's a little taller than I am, so I got to bring the mic down to me. Good morning, and Richie, thank you so much for that wonderful, warm introduction. You said a lot of good things, but you know it's the sailors that we're standing on their shoulders to get us where we are. So, appreciate that. Wow, what a beautiful Navy day, right? It's a great day for our graduates, and it's a great day just to be in the Navy. It's the world's greatest Navy, and I'm excited to be here. So thanks again, Captain Jenkins, for the warm welcome and for inviting me to be a guest speaker. I love this weather far better than the temperatures in the mid of winter in Newport. It's a bit chilly and windy, so thank you for allowing me to come to the June graduation versus the December. Major General Bowles Tripp, great to see you, and it's a great honor to have you celebrate with our grads, these new supply officers that are going to kill it in the fleet. To the graduating students, the BQC 25 TAC 020, as well as our BQC 107th NR company. Welcome and congratulations. I'm probably going to say that many times. Hopefully it will sink in. Thank you for the hard work, the focus, and the commitment you've shown during the last several months and for the BQC-NR several years over here in Newport. Your dedication hasn't gone unnoticed, and it speaks volumes of the kind of leaders that you're about to become. And lastly, to the most important people in the room and online, the friends and family of the graduates today. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your unwavering support, patience, and encouragement. You are the anchors steady and strong, that have kept them grounded throughout their journey. Your commitment and influence have played a vital role in their success, and you share in this accomplishment today. So how about a round of applause? It's truly an honor to be here with all of you today. This is a significant milestone in your Supply Corps career, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to share this moment as you prepare to be onto greater responsibilities and challenges ahead. I remember this day fondly. Maybe it was 30 some years ago, but I do remember it fondly. It was truly a special moment, and I hope you're feeling just as excited and ready for the opportunities that are ahead. Things were a little different when I went through school. No smartphones. The only mobile device we had was a calculator. No cloud-based interactive dashboards. Instead, we had overhead projectors. No Google, no Ask Siri. Instead, we had encyclopedias. And this is a kicker. We manually had to update the P485 whenever there were pub changes that were published, which seemed like weekly. And we needed a backpack for our books and our pubs instead of a charger and a good Wi-Fi signal. A lot has changed since the days of chalkboard and overhead projectors. But what hasn't changed is the drive to learn, lead, and serve, and the bonds of the friendships. It's real, and I'm here to tell you it's lasting and will carry you through your journey. I hope Newport has been more than just a backdrop for studies, perhaps a place for reflection, camaraderie, and discovery. From the historic Cliff Walk to the lively nights downtown and the steady rhythm of the sea, I hope you found moments to escape and recharge. Today, each of you become officially certified a Supply Corps officer, ready for sea, and privileged to wear the oak leaf. You are now a member of a team that is critical to sustaining the fleet. Our ships, our aircraft, our submarines, and our warfighters, who cannot do what they do without you. The Supply Corps history is the story of its people, the men and women who embody resourcefulness, innovation, creativity, and perseverance, integrity, and dedication. The excellence of the Navy Supply Corps community allows us to be the best in the world and to turn your page and to be the best in the world. And today, you turn the page and begin to write your story as part of Supply Corps history. You are the future of our Navy Supply Corps. And your training marks just the beginning of a lifetime filled with opportunities and challenges. From visiting the USS Porter to testing new curriculum, your experience over the last 6 to 12 to 24 months, both in and out of the classroom, have prepared you for your first operational tour and everything that lies ahead. Heck, 30 years from now, one of you may be standing right here where I am, mentoring the next generation and guiding the Supply Corps toward new, unimaginable horizons. You're starting your careers in an era with where contested logistics is a reality, not just a concept. There's this old saying, amateurs talk strategy, professionals talk logistics. And in today's increasingly contested operational landscape, this truth has never been more evident. Our ability to move food, fuel, ammunitions, medical supplies across the vast distance is under contested and somewhat controlled seas. And it's a growing threat. To succeed, you and your teams must be technically skilled, adaptable, innovative, and above all, committed to a lifelong learning to navigate and challenge uncharted waters ahead. As you walk out these doors today, I hope you carry forward the lessons you've learned and the relationships you've built, using both to strengthen how we operate and grow as a Supply Corps community. And remember, you're not alone. Lean on the network of colleagues around you for insight, support, and guidance when challenges arise. They are your friends, not your competition, and are the connective tissue that make our Supply Corps community immeasurably strong. In the coming weeks and months, you will report to the fleet with your pending assignment. The landscape will be completely different. It will not be the four walls that you see. Probably won't be the free space and time that you have either. Your standard of success will no longer be defined by individual achievement, academics, or GPA, but by the performance of your ship, the effectiveness of your division, and the excellence of your supply operations. You're stepping into roles where you'll lead sailors at the tactical edge, trusted by and accountable to a commanding officer across every domain, above, on, and beneath the sea. Limited resources and demanding leadership challenges are inevitable, but how you respond, lead, and conduct yourselves in those moments is entirely up to you. This will define the culture of your organization. This is what an operational tour means, and make no mistake, you are ready. The quality of instruction you've received here at the schoolhouse has been nothing but short of superb, delivering not only technical knowledge, also instilling the mindset and discipline and standards expected of future leaders in our fleet. Be confident in what you've learned. The course is designed to give you a strong foundation by teaching the basics and showing you what right looks like. Embracing a growth mindset will help you adapt to the daily challenges of resource management while also maintaining professionalism in complex leadership situations. Challenge yourself. Master your craft, whether it's food service, retail, ops, supply management, or whatever role you are assigned to perform. Let me say that again, master your craft. Leverage the relationships that you've built and shared during your learning journey with each other and throughout your career and beyond. Our Navy Supply Corps' integrity and presence is felt at every level throughout the Navy and the fleet. I'm excited for you, and I know that you are ready for sea. Some closing points I leave you with. Your learning journey continues in the fleet. Be an avid reader in your spare time. There will be rough seas, but embrace them and celebrate the small wins. Failing isn't the end of the world. Acknowledge it. Fail fast, fail forward. Appreciate different viewpoints and opinions. Learn from the deck plates using show me, teach me attitude. Set the example, and remember, there's no I in team. Make ethics part of all decisions and behaviors. Work together with openness, honesty, and transparency. Be honest, work hard, and protect the government's assets. Bring your A game every day. And lead at every opportunity. You will be challenged. You may stumble. It's okay. Stay focused on your mission and take care of your sailors. And finally, I leave you with this. Have fun. Enjoy. You've earned it. Embrace. Savor. And always press yourself, your teams, and our Navy to be better. Captain Jenkins, thank you for this time. Shipmates, thank you for this time today and for your willingness to serve. Welcome aboard, shipmates. I will see you in the fleet.
At every graduation, we take time to recognize those individuals who distinguish themselves with extraordinary effort throughout their time at the Navy Supply Corps School. Please hold your applause until all awardees have been recognized. Lieutenant Kyle Teachout, please come forward. Lieutenant Kyle Teachout, reporting to the USS Momsen, DDG-92 in San Diego, California, is the recipient of the Supply Management Excellence Award. This award is presented for the highest grade in the Supply Management course. Lieutenant Teachout, thank you. Lieutenant Junior Grade Sean Chi, please come forward. Lieutenant Junior Grade Sean Chi, reporting to the USS Kearsarge, LHD-3 in Norfolk, Virginia, is the recipient of the Navy Exchange Service Command Ship Store Award. This award is given for the highest grade in the Retail Operations course. Lieutenant Junior Grade Sean Chi, thank you. Ensign Jamie Graham, please come forward. Ensign Jamie Graham, reporting to the USS San Diego, LPD-22 in Sasebo, Japan, is the recipient of the Scott Spencer Food Service Excellence Award. This award is given for the highest grade in the Food Service course. Ensign Graham, thank you. Ensign Scotty Cook, please come forward. Ensign Scotty Cook, reporting to the USS Hopper, DDG-70 in Pearl Harbor, Hawaii, is the recipient of the Leadership Management Excellence Award. This award is presented for the highest grade in the Leadership Management course. Ensign Cook, thank you. Lieutenant Junior Grade Theodore Fan, please come forward. Lieutenant Junior Grade Theodore Fan, reporting to the USS Cheyenne, SSN 773 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, is the recipient of the Defense Finance and Accounting Service Excellence Award. This award is presented for the highest grade in the Dispersing Management course. Lieutenant Junior Grade Fan, thank you. Ensign Scotty Cook, please come forward. Commander, retired, Walter Wazowski, on behalf of the Newport Navy League, will now present the Navy League Honor, Courage, and Commitment Award. This award is presented to the student officer chosen by staff who best demonstrates the Navy core values. Ensign Cook, thank you. Captain Jenkins will now present the Military Officers Association of America Professionalism Award. This award is presented to the student officer chosen by the staff who best demonstrates the enduring values of true patriotism, strong moral ethics, and a commitment for achieving outstanding accomplishments. Chief Warrant Officer 2, Glenna Jane Guevara, please come forward. Chief Warrant Officer 2, Glenna Jane Guevara, reporting to Naval Station Guantanamo Bay in Cuba, is the recipient of the Military Officers Association of America Professionalism Award. Chief Warrant Officer 2, Guevara, thank you. Captain Retired Greg Stroh, on behalf of the Navy Supply Corps Foundation, will now present the Leadership Awards. These awards are presented to the Supply Corps officers chosen by staff who have demonstrated unmatched servant leadership while being an exemplary leader within the classroom and the community.
All right, good morning, everyone. You know, I had one mission here to talk about Foundation and keep my comments under 5 minutes. So I practiced last night, well under 5 minutes, and then Captain Jenkins covered all my comments, high points in 30 seconds. So thanks a lot. So on behalf of the Navy Supply Corps Foundation and our board of directors, it's an honor to share a few words with you today. First and foremost, congratulations to each of you, our newest Supply Corps officers. Today marks a significant milestone in your career. The result of your hard work, determination, and commitment, you now join a proud legacy that is vital to the success of our Navy and the defense of our nation. Now, this graduation takes you back to 1986. I'm not sure what sounds worse, 39 years ago or last century. But back then, the school was located in Athens. When the build list was released, I faced the classic dilemma: home port, ship type, home port, ship type. Well, as it turned out, I had a fiance at the time, my wife now, and she made the decision for me. We're going to Alameda, California. The Bay Area, here we come. I was fortunate enough to be selected for the USS Enterprise. We loved exploring San Francisco and the Bay Area and all it had to offer. So I enjoy your adventures out there because they're coming soon. The Navy Supply Corps Foundation is especially proud of all of you as you prepare to depart for your first assignment, and know that it stands behind you. For those of you who may not be familiar, the Foundation is a nonprofit organization dedicated to supporting the Supply Corps community and preserving its rich heritage and traditions. If you have ever worn the oak leaf, whether for 4 years or 40, you are a lifetime member of our foundation. That means every graduate here today is already part of this enduring network. For over 50 years, we have championed the history, traditions, and growth of the Supply Corps through scholarships, career transition programs, mentorship, and a global network of professionals. Our 38 chapters worldwide offer camaraderie, community engagement, and both professional and social networking opportunities. Our community includes more than 4,300 active duty and reserve officers, over 30,000 retirees and veterans. We also celebrate those who, after their service, have gone on to distinguished careers in the public and private sectors. Leaders like Bill Marriott, guess where I stayed last night? The Marriott. The late Regis Philbin, Leonard Lauder of Estee Lauder, Roger Staubach for all you Dallas Cowboy fans, and Janie Mines, the first African-American woman to graduate from the U.S. Naval Academy. The Foundation's mission is simple: to ensure that you have the resources and support to succeed, not only in uniform, but throughout your life and career in the Navy. We are proud to sponsor 2 leadership awards for each graduating class. Provide each of you with a copy of our book, Ready for Sea, The History of the U.S. Navy Supply Corps, and to host both the graduation reception and social. Congratulations once again to the graduating class. Thank you for allowing me to speak on behalf of the Foundation. We are proud of you and look forward to supporting you and your journey ahead. Thank you.
Lieutenant Junior Grade Vincent N.G., please come forward. Lieutenant Junior Grade Vincent N.G. reporting to USS Roosevelt, DDG-80 in Rota, Spain, is Charlie Company's recipient of the Navy Supply Corps Foundation Leadership Award. Lieutenant Junior Grade NG, thank you. Ensign Lindsay Zeich, please come forward. Ensign Lindsay Zeich reporting to Fleet Air Reconnaissance Squadron VQ-4 in Tinker Air Force Base, Oklahoma, is Delta Company's recipient of the Navy Supply Corps Foundation Leadership Award. Ensign Zeich, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we now invite Mr. Jeffrey Hodding of the National Industries for the Blind to award the BQC honor graduates. The honor graduates demonstrated excellence in the classroom across all curricula, achieving the highest overall academic average.
Good morning, all. Thank you, Admiral McClellan, for your inspiring words. I got to remember all those points at the end. They were awesome. Thank you. Major General Bowles, Captain Jenkins, Commander Charlton, Commander Hinckley, Chief Allen, distinguished guests, family and friends of the men and women of this graduating class. I am so grateful to have the opportunity to speak with you this morning, and it's an honor to participate, as we always do, in this graduation ceremony, to be here representing the National Industries for the Blind as part of the US Ability One program. And for those family, friends, and fellow servicemen and women of this graduating class, you must be so very proud of the graduates here today. At the National Industries for the Blind, our mission is simple and singular: to enrich the lives of people who are blind through meaningful employment. Our goal is to enhance the personal and economic independence of people who are blind by creating, sustaining, and improving employment opportunities, and the Navy and the Department of Defense play a crucial role in helping us achieve that mission. So whether you know it or not, NIB's mission is tied directly to the people in this room, and we've been supporting each other now for more than 7 decades. NIB's mission began in 1938 when President Roosevelt signed into law the Wagner-O'Day Act, and I was not there when it happened. It was that act that created what we call today the US Ability One program. NIB is a central nonprofit agency responsible for helping to implement the Ability One program. And we do that through almost 100 associated nonprofit companies all around the country, making products, performing services that go into your supply system. The US Ability One program manages what is called the Federal Procurement List, which catalogs the thousands of mandatory source products and services in support of the Department of Defense and all other federal agencies. And through this important government program, more than 5,000 individuals who are blind are gainfully employed. That is truly government that works. A recent study found that for every taxpayer dollar spent within the Ability One program, the federal government receives an average return of $2.66. So that's not only in the actual product or service that is delivered, but it's in those government assistance programs that those employees who are blind no longer need. And we hear over and over again from individuals in the program that they are immensely proud to become taxpayers, not simply tax takers. And for so many of our employees who are blind, who because of their disability were denied the opportunity to serve in active service, their work gives them an opportunity to support the mission of the service men and women in our country. So when you choose to work with NIB, you're making a difference in a hard-working individual's life. We have a long-standing relationship with the Navy, and specifically the Supply Corps, because it will be all of you who purchase the products and services that we supply. The Navy accounts for about 15% of our sales in our program and continues to create jobs for people who are blind through many products and service lines that we provide. Many of you know us by our brand name, Skillcraft. And yes, we make the official government pen, Skillcraft branded pen that many people love today and have used over the years. Great pen that writes a mile. You can write upside down. You can do a tracheotomy with it. I hope I never have to do that. So we make the pen. We also sew many of your uniforms, assemble shipboard fire hoses, close out thousands of contracts, staff call centers, manufacture the mattresses you sleep on aboard your ships, and yes, we even compress the toilet paper that is used on many of your ships when you deploy. I want to highlight briefly one of the non-profit employees who manufacture the Navy Award binder, an item used by the thousands by the Navy all over the world. His name is Moises Diaz. He works at one of our affiliated non-profits in Dallas called Envision. Moises has worked there since 2001, doing a variety of manufacturing jobs. Started in the vinyl production line, went into textiles for many years, and is now still working in the vinyl line. Moises exemplifies all of our core values. He's always willing to work extra hours when orders are high. He's dedicated, versatile, and exemplary employee. And it is this job that allows him to provide for himself and his family. So several years ago, to recognize the important relationship and teamwork between the Navy and NIB, we began presenting a sword to each class's honor graduate, to include in this graduation ceremony an honor graduate from the Navy Reserve. This award is to recognize not only their individual excellence and performance, but to inspire and encourage that individual and the entire graduating class to continue making a difference in the Ability One program and in the lives of people who are blind throughout your Navy career. So without further delay, I would like to congratulate Lieutenant Junior Grade Zhang Shi and Lieutenant Junior Grade Ashley Miller on achieving this award of honor graduates. And I would like to invite Lieutenant Junior Grade Miller to please join me on the stage right now.
Lieutenant Junior Grade Miller will be reporting to Commander 2nd Fleet N4 in Norfolk, Virginia. Lieutenant Junior Grade Miller will now provide remarks on behalf of the BQC-NR.
Good morning, everyone. I like that. We could do that again. I'm really proud to stand in front of you representing the reserve component of our basic qualification course as supply officers. It's been 18 months, right? We've gone back and forth between Newport 3 times, and I just wanted to say that it's been such a great time getting to know each and every single one of you. You know, we form our careers around where we go to school, the people that we grow up around, but every time that I come here, I learn something new from a completely different industry, and that's something that I think that the reserves do very well. And as the active duty, as you go out into sea, when you're ready to come home, the reserves will be here for you too. Now, I have to recognize a few people in our class because I don't stand up here alone. There's absolutely no way that I would have made it here without obviously my family, my husband, and my children that I hope are watching from home. But Emily, please stand. For those of you that don't know, Emily is a psychotherapist. So she's kept me grounded over the last 18 months and also helped me through officer development school. Thanks, Emily. My husband, Rob. We somehow snagged him. He was a prior nuke. He's really smart. And he gave me very smart children. Thank you. Thank you, Rob. Carl, where are you at? There's so much to say. And as you active duty go out into the fleet, your senior enlisted will support you more than anyone else. They'll be your guiding light. And Emily, I know you sat down, but both of you, thank you so much for everything that you do and you still do for our class. I'm getting emotional, so I can't go through everybody. But among our class, you can stand if you'd like to, but we have people that own their own businesses. We have future lawyers. We have people that are going and serving where I can't. NDA. We have professional poker players. Talk about strategy. And we have chemical engineers as well. And there are many people from other service lines, right? Just like Admiral McClelland, I was a direct commission officer. So that means that the Navy tapped us on the shoulders and said, hey, we can use your capabilities in the Supply Corps. Please come join us. And we went through some interviews to get here, right? But I'm really excited to bring that capability, all of our knowledge, into the Supply Corps as we go on to our next billet, our first billet. And I encourage you to bring those to our different groups and add it to their toolbox, because our way of thinking is something that's going to incrementally improve the way that we do business today. And our active duty component parts, all of you, I didn't know you could sing, that's amazing. Add us to your toolbox as well. Many of you have prior service as well. Will be instrumental to the fleet. But thank you all.
Thank you, Lieutenant Junior Grade Miller.
And now we invite Lieutenant Junior Grade Zhang Shi to the stage.
Lieutenant Junior Grade Sean Chi will now provide remarks on behalf of the BQC graduates.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Happy Friday. So before I begin, on behalf of BQC 2nd Battalion, I just wanted to take a moment to thank Rear Admiral McClellan, Major General Bowles, as well as our award presenters for being here today and just taking the time to attend our graduation ceremony. Your presence here is truly appreciated from us all. So several months ago, when we arrived here at the Navy Supply Corps School, we came together from all walks of life, each with our own unique backgrounds, goals, and stories. And we came together, unified by one shared purpose, and that is to serve in the United States Navy Supply Corps. And throughout our time here, as we started the infancy of our young Supply Corps officer journey, we have been challenged in a myriad of ways. Challenged to not only be better naval officers, but challenged to be better people. And now, fast forward to today, we have now gained the baseline technical understanding required to support the respective missions of our Navy platforms. But while that's nice, I think more importantly, I would argue, is that we have forged deep, lasting relationships with one another that will undoubtedly follow us for a lifetime. And so together, we've developed the foundational tools and skill sets necessary to be ready for sea. And so obviously, we could not have accomplished this alone. Thank you to all the leadership and the staff here at the schoolhouse for making this possible, who not only taught us in the classrooms, but empowered us and pushed us to be the best versions of ourselves. Thank you for your mentorship, and we'll try our very best to not let you down when we get out there. And to all the families, friends, and loved ones out there, thank you. Thank you for your unwavering support every step of the way, as we could not have done any of this without you. Our successes are your successes too, so just know that we are eternally grateful for everything that you do. So, to my mom, to my dad, to my beautiful girlfriend Emma, thank you. I love you guys. And finally, to my classmates. It has truly been a privilege getting to know everyone. I know it's cliche, but we really have become one big family here. We lean on each other during the tough times, and we also celebrated our successes together, no matter how big or how small. I am very excited to get to serve alongside all of you, and I look forward to seeing all the great things that we are going to do out there in the fleet. So wherever we go next, let's serve with integrity, lead with intention, and act with humility. Congratulations, Godspeed. Let's get to work. Thank you.
Please join me in a round of applause for all of our awardees.
Good row. Ready, feet. Left face.
We will now award BQC
Forward,
graduation
march.
certificates. Please hold your applause until all students have been recognized. Ensign Richard Otto, reporting to USS Gabrielle Giffords, LCS-10 in Seattle, Washington. Ensign Kojo Asamoah Boateng, reporting to USS Canberra, LCS-30 in San Diego, California. Ensign Matthew Bai, reporting to USS Tripoli, LHA-7 in Sasebo, Japan. Ensign Hayden Bingham, reporting to USS Jefferson City, SSN 759 in Agana, Guam. Lieutenant Junior Grade Sarkis Boyajan, reporting to USS Indianapolis, LCS-17 in Mayport, Florida. Lieutenant Junior Grade Daniel Brenniger, reporting to USS Abraham Lincoln, CVN-72 in San Diego, California. Ensign Artemis Brown, reporting to USS Ralph Johnson, DDG-114 in Yokosuka, Japan. Lieutenant Junior Grade Thomas Corbett, reporting to USS Stout, DDG-55 in Norfolk, Virginia. Ensign James Dougherty, reporting to USS Richard M. McCool, Jr., LPD-29 in Norfolk, Virginia.
Second row. Ready, feet. Left face. Forward, march.
Ensign Jaina Achata, reporting to USS Shiloh, CG-67 in Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. Lieutenant Junior Grade Theodore Fan, reporting to USS Cheyenne, SSN 773 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Lieutenant Nicholas Frimpong, Ghana Navy, Ghana. Ensign Thomas Geyer, reporting to USS James E. Williams, DDG-95 in Norfolk, Virginia. Lieutenant Nathaniel Griggs, reporting to Fleet Logistics Center in Jacksonville, Florida. Ensign Luis Haddad, reporting to Navy Supply Corps School, Newport, Rhode Island. Ensign Austin Jewell, reporting to USS Sterett, DDG 104 in San Diego, California. Ensign Joshua Jimenez, reporting to USS Kidd, DDG 100 in Everett, Washington. Chief Warrant Officer 2 Sylvester Jones, reporting to USS Dwight D. Eisenhower, CVN 69 in Norfolk, Virginia. Ensign Roger Jose, reporting to USS Somerset, LPD 25 in San Diego, California. Ensign Cedric Kangu, reporting to USS Montpelier, SSN 765 in Portsmouth, Virginia. Ensign Gabriel Kastner, reporting to USS George Washington, CVN 73 in Yokosuka, Japan. Lieutenant Ahmad Marafi, Kuwait Navy Force, Kuwait. Ensign Kristen McGrath, reporting to USS Seawolf, SSN 21 in Bangor, Washington.
Third row, ready, feet, left, face, forward, march.
Ensign Marie Ann Nicole Mundia, reporting to USS Basilone, DDG 120 in Mayport, Florida. Lieutenant Junior Grade Vincent N.G., reporting to USS Roosevelt, DDG 80 in Rota, Spain. Ensign Enrique Paulo Palera, reporting to USS Annapolis, SSN 760 in Agana, Guam. Ensign Ivan Peng, reporting to USS Pinckney, DDG 91 in San Diego, California. Ensign Devon Patton, reporting to USS Delbert D. Black, DDG 119 in Mayport, Florida. Lieutenant Junior Grade Harrison Pelham, reporting to USS Helena, SSN 725 in Bremerton, Washington. Lieutenant Junior Grade Nicholas Shue, reporting to USS Tennessee, SSBN 734 in Kings Bay, Georgia. Ensign Angie Suarez, reporting to USS Nantucket, LCS 27 in Mayport, Florida. Lieutenant Kyle Teachout, reporting to USS Mompson, DDG 92 in San Diego, California. Ensign Nathaniel Tokarski, reporting to USS Steedham, DDG 63 in San Diego, California. Ensign Terrell Wakefield, reporting to USS Tortuga, LSD-46 in Little Creek, Virginia. Ensign Shirley Shu, reporting to USS Millis, DDG-69 in Yokosuka, Japan. Lieutenant Junior Grade Abdullah Al-Masluk, reporting to Supply Corps, Officer Department Headquarters, Newport, Rhode Island. Lieutenant Fahad Al-Obaidi, Kuwait Navy Force, Kuwait. Lieutenant Tyler Anderson, reporting to USS New York, LPD-21 in Norfolk, Virginia. Ensign Alexander Baker, reporting to Navy Supply Corps School, Newport, Rhode Island. Lieutenant Junior Grade Miles Bright, reporting to USS Cleveland, LCS-31 in Mayport, Florida.
Fourth row, ready, feet. Left, face. Forward, march.
Ensign Serena Canigan, reporting to USS New York, LPD-21 in Norfolk, Virginia. Lieutenant Jose Chavez Perez, reporting to USS Carl Vinson, CVN-70 in San Diego, California. Lieutenant Junior Grade Sean Chi, reporting to USS Kearsarge, LHD-3 in Norfolk, Virginia. Ensign Scotty Cook, reporting to USS Hopper, DDG-70 in Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. Ensign Brianna Aiken, reporting to USS Ohio, SSGN-726 in Bangor, Washington. Lieutenant Junior Grade Cien Falconer Burritt, reporting to USS Iwo Jima, LHD-7 in Norfolk, Virginia. Ensign Jamie Graham, reporting to USS San Diego, LPD-22 in Sasebo, Japan. Chief Warrant Officer 2, Glenna Jane Guevara, reporting to Naval Station Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. Lieutenant Junior Grade Rachel Heigl, reporting to USS Frank Cable AS-40 in Guam. Ensign Jarrett Homan, reporting to USS Sentry MCM-3, Manama, Bahrain. Ensign Roger Jimenez, reporting to USS Henry M. Jackson, SSBN-730 in Bangor, Washington. Lieutenant Junior Grade Joel Kitashima, reporting to USS Topeka, SSN-754 in Bremerton, Washington. Ensign Yunchen Lee, reporting to USS Chung Hoon, DDG-93 in San Diego, California. Ensign Isabella Markham, reporting to USS Pennsylvania, SSBN-735 in Bangor, Washington.
Fifth row, ready, feet. Left, face. Forward,
Ensign Gideon Marfo, reporting to Navy Supply Corps School, Newport, Rhode Island. Ensign Robert Matos, reporting to Maritime Prepositioning Ship Squadron 2 in San Diego, California. Ensign Kirk Mitchell, reporting to USS Dwight D. Eisenhower, CVN 69 in Norfolk, Virginia. Ensign Joseph Montano Dominguez, reporting to USS John C. Stennis, CVN 74 in Norfolk, Virginia. Ensign Kara Paolilli, reporting to USS Shoup, DDG 86 in Yokosuka, Japan. Ensign Nicholas Pham, reporting to USS Harry S. Truman, CVN 75 in Norfolk, Virginia. Lieutenant Junior Grade Jennifer Robinson, reporting to USS John Paul Jones, DDG 53 in Everett, Washington. Ensign Cariana Thomas, reporting to USS Kearsarge, LHD 3 in Norfolk, Virginia. Ensign Travis Towns, reporting to USS Cape St. George, CG 71 in San Diego, California. Ensign Robert Walton, reporting to USS Gettysburg, CG 64 in Norfolk, Virginia. Ensign Juan Zhang, reporting to USS Portland, LPD 27 in San Diego, California. Ensign Lindsay Zeich, reporting to Fleet Air Reconnaissance Squadron VQ-4, Tinker Air Force Base, Oklahoma. Lieutenant Junior Grade Daniel Beck, reporting to 5th Navy Expeditionary Logistics Regiment, Port Hueneme, California. Lieutenant Junior Grade Evan Boffman, reporting to Commander, 6th Fleet Logistics Readiness Center, Atlanta, Georgia. Lieutenant Junior Grade Ethan Breitenbach, reporting to Navy Cargo Handling Battalion 10 in Yorktown, Virginia. Lieutenant Junior Grade Spencer Brothers, reporting to Navy Cargo Handling Battalion 13 in Gulfport, Mississippi.
Ready, speak. Left, face. Forward, march.
Lieutenant Junior Grade Thomas Kavanaugh, reporting to Navy Cargo Handling Battalion 14 in Port Hueneme, California. Lieutenant Junior Grade Brian Darty, reporting to NAVSUP Fleet Logistics Center, Bahrain in Atlanta, Georgia. Lieutenant Junior Grade Vernon Driscoll, reporting to Navy Cargo Handling Battalion 8 in Fort Dix, New Jersey. Lieutenant Junior Grade Emily Ecker, reporting to Navy Cargo Handling Battalion 10 in Yorktown, Virginia. Lieutenant Junior Grade Grant Groney, reporting to NAVSUP Fleet Logistics Center, Sigonella, in Fort Worth, Texas. Lieutenant Junior Grade Gregory Ivy, reporting to Commander, Naval Forces, Japan, in Fort Worth, Texas. Ensign Saji Jayawadena, reporting to Navy Cargo Handling Battalion 11, Jacksonville, Florida. Lieutenant Junior Grade Daisy Jimenez, reporting to Navy Cargo Handling Battalion 14 in Phoenix, Arizona. Ensign Andrew Klein, reporting to Commander, Naval Forces Japan in Fort Worth, Texas. Lieutenant Junior Grade Carl Knock, reporting to Navy Cargo Handling Battalion 11 in Jacksonville, Florida. Lieutenant Junior Grade Christopher Contaxis, reporting to U.S. Fleet Forces N4, Norfolk, Virginia. Lieutenant Junior Grade Manoj Kumar, reporting to Navy Cargo Handling Battalion 14 in Point Rainimi, California. Lieutenant Junior Grade Michael Liagat, reporting to 5th Navy Expeditionary Logistics Regiment, Port Hueneme, California. Lieutenant Junior Grade Nathan Ma, reporting to Commander, Pacific Fleet N4 Logistics Readiness Center, San Diego, California. Lieutenant Junior Grade Thomas Marty, reporting to Commander, Naval Aviation Atlantic N4, Norfolk, Virginia. Lieutenant Junior Grade Ashley Miller, reporting to Commander, 2nd Fleet N4 in Norfolk, Virginia. Lieutenant Junior Grade Robert Miller, reporting to Commander, U.S. Forces Korea in Newport, Rhode Island. Ensign Matthew Mimic, reporting to Commander, 7th Fleet N3 Future Operations in Fort Worth, Texas. Lieutenant Junior Grade Tanya Peoples, reporting to NAVSUP Fleet Logistics Center, Norfolk, in Norfolk, Virginia. Lieutenant Junior Grade Jaleesa Richardson, reporting to Navy Cargo Handling Battalion 10 in Yorktown, Virginia. Lieutenant Junior Grade James Tang, reporting to Commander, 5th Fleet N4 in Tampa, Florida. Lieutenant Junior Grade Dustin Tate, reporting to NAVSUP Fleet Logistics Center, Bahrain, out of Atlanta, Georgia. Ensign Kijang Zhang, reporting to Navy Cargo Handling Battalion 14 in Port Hueneme, California. Ladies and gentlemen, the Commanding Officer, Navy Supply Corps School.
All right, everyone, another round of applause, please, for the awardees, the graduates. We're so proud of the 2nd Battalion, BQC, and the 107th Company, BQC Naval Reserve. Congratulations on this significant milestone. It's going to be a day you never forget. You're going to do well in the fleet. You're going to work hard. There's going to be a lot asked of you, but I know you're going to make your service count out there in the fleet doing great things. The staff and I are proud of you. It's been really great instructing you, also learning from you. All of you have taught us a lot as well. The graduation today is a launching point for an exciting, fulfilling, purpose-driven career, and I think that was captured very well in Admiral McClellan's remarks. And ma'am, thank you again for coming and being our guest speaker today and joining us for this special event. We recognize your families one last time. We couldn't do it without you, so thank you, families, friends, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, fathers, moms. It couldn't be done without you, so thank you so much. And for the students today, it is now time. 2nd Battalion and 107th Company, attention to certification. It is now my honor and privilege to certify you ready. Ready! Go do great things, shipmates. Thank you for all you've done. Thank you for your service. And let's go get them, okay? Thank you.
Will the guests please rise for the benediction and the departure of the official party? Military. Cover. 2.
Let us pray. Almighty God, these Supply Corps leaders now carry the weight of great responsibility. They will manage the flow of fuel, ammunition, food, and parts that keep our Navy always ready. When ships call for resupply in distant waters, may they respond with speed and precision. When aircraft need parts to return to flight status, when Marines need urgent gear, let these logisticians be the answer to those critical calls, and grant them steel spines and creative minds. In the competition between nations, make them the decisive advantage that keeps American naval power supreme. And may they never forget, and may they never forget, that behind every supply transaction stands a sailor, a Marine, a family, depending on their competence. And bless their sailors who will serve under them. Make these new leaders worthy of their trust and capable of earning their respect through competent leadership and integrity. God, send them forth now to serve with honor. Keep them safe in their duties and bring them home to their families when their watch is complete. Make them Supply Corps leaders worthy of the anchor they wear and the Navy they serve. Amen.
Post the side, boys.
Side boys eye. Side boys. Left, face. Forward, march. Side boys. Left or right. Face. Punch.
Rear Admiral, United States Navy, departing. Navy Supply Corps School, departing. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes this morning's graduation ceremony. Graduates, dismissed.
Merci beaucoup.